Okay, I did not expect this movie to be so emotional. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna talk about Dhurandhar, the revenge.
ये क्या था?
So I watched the second part of this movie in the cinema also. Here's a fly and I hate it. My mother always says, don't kill them. It could be my mother or my father. Whatever. So we have a guest here. So you guys were like, okay girl, you need your review on the movie. And here we are, and let's start.
Bang bang.
Okay, obviously the thing that stood out the most, which was also in the beginning of the movie and which I was mostly excited for, is the past, the background story of Jaskirat, of Ranveer's character in the movie. And I wasn't disappointed. I love the backstory. I love the emotional depth. Generally, there were lots of other emotional scenes also in the middle, near the end, where we could see even better range of Ranveer in the movie. It was way more emotional for him as a character, and obviously for us, the audience too. We could connect more with him, but also with our new villain, sadly, the other old villain. If you watch the first part, isn't there anymore. We got a new one, which was obviously also already introduced in the first movie by Arjun Rampal, and I also wasn't disappointed by his performance either. He was also really amazing as expected. And his backstory of how he became this villain is also really nice. I don't want to spoil here anything in this review, obviously, because the movie is still pretty fresh out in the world. And I just have to say that I love it when they show us the backstory, especially also of the villains, of why and how they become this way. This also makes us empathize with the villains too, or at least make us understand of why they are the way that they are.
Why are you the way that you are?
And I love this, okay? And especially when the backstory is also kind of universal with, I don't know, parental trauma, then this is even better for the story, okay? So this is what I absolutely loved about the movie, that it isn't only about, you know, like fighting and boom, brutality, killing, like arms gone and legs gone.
Oh my God!
Obviously, there's this whole debate about this movie going on, if it is too much of a patriotic movie or whatever, but I feel like people don't really see beyond that, especially when it comes to the backstories of those two characters especially. Except for the backstories, we also got lots of other points in the plot that are more emotional. The story with Yalina also, for example. Some little twists and turns, some of them being a bit more predictable, but some others were surprising. And I think you know what I mean when I talk about this and a specific character. But as I said, I don't want to spoil anything here for the people that haven't seen it. So that's also what I really liked about the movie. I just really liked the style of Aditya Dar, that he made an action movie which is also more brutal. He didn't really use these masala type of messy action sequences.
You know what I mean?
Most of the time. There were still some elements though. For example, I saw it with Ranveer, I saw it with Sanjay Dutt also in the second part. In the first part we also had it with the hair flip. It's those slow motion sequences. And I get it, okay? This movie doesn't really scream this masala messy kind of type. You all know what I mean, but we still have some of those elements. I have to say, I'm not really sure if I like it that he uses those slow motion things or not. Sometimes these are those moments where you can see, okay, they intend to have like this aura moment again that we had a lot with the character of Akshay Khanna in the first movie also. And they want those whistle-worthy moments, you know, I get it. But there was this one scene also with Sanjay Dutt where I was like, okay, this is a little bit too long of a slow motion walk. a little bit. The fact that the movie doesn't use it that often, it's still forgivable, in my opinion. I think they used lots of AI, and we also have seen this in the promotions that we got. I mean, it isn't much, to be honest. But do you remember the very first footage we've seen from the title track of Dhurandhar, which was mostly also pictures, and then with AI there were kind of more emotion, and you could see, okay, this doesn't look like Ranveer all of the time. And in the second movie, obviously we have lots of brutal scenes, very brutal scenes.
God, it's brutal out here.
I like brutality, and sometimes it was even so much I was like, oh, okay, ooh, but I like this.
I like it.
But at the same time, I was like, okay, I could still see that it's, you know, artificial. Obviously, it's hard to do, and this is like, I'm talking about this is like a really high level I'm talking at right now, but due to the fact that this movie is so hyped, we still need to criticize something there, but I'm not looking for something. It still bothered me a little bit while watching this movie that sometimes I was like, okay, this doesn't look 100% realistic. Then obviously what we also need to talk about is the songs, the album. And I have to say, obviously, the second album doesn't really hit the same way as the first one did. But I also need to say that the songs from the first movie really grew on me over time. There's also so many songs in the second one as well as in the first one. Every single week, or maybe every single day, I had a new Dhurandhar song obsession. And even when I listened to the title track, for example, Geharawa, I was like, oh my god, those are really, really nice songs. But then over time, they really, really grew on me. And I think this might also happen with the album for the second movie too. So far, my addiction is Main Aur Tu. Really, really amazing song. Seriously, generally, this whole vibe is so amazing. And obviously also because the formula from the first album is a little bit different than for the second album. It's still from the style, it fits the movie, it has a similar style as in the first movie also, but we don't have like the typical item song, Shararat, the typical love song, or you know, like this specific Bollywood formula that we have for every single kind of Bollywood movie, which was more followed in the first movie. And in the second movie, we don't have this pattern, this formula again, which is nice though, because I don't feel like an item song or a love song or something like that would fit into the movie. Two, there was a song by Jobin in the cinema where I was like, wait, is this Jobin? Oh, this sounds amazing. And generally, the whole tragedy of this movie, of the whole team, is so amazing that I got surprised while watching this movie. So many times when I'm hyped for a movie, I mean, I'm also curious. I check out all of the songs, the trailer, teaser, pre-teaser, whatever is out there. Check everything out. And then when I watch the movie, I already anticipate, okay, now this scene or this song might come, because I see it through the outfits and how the story is told. And I already know so much. And then with this movie, it is more unpredictable while I watched it because they didn't release so many things beforehand. And I love this. This is more of the oldest tragedy because this whole influence social media and PR has right now, especially in the entertainment industry, is insane. And I feel like especially movies now need to go back to their roots and make more of a mysterious approach. This also really helped the team of Sayara. I like it that they didn't stick to the old action patterns and concentrated on the emotional parts there especially. So yeah, I definitely say in conclusion that I recommend watching this movie. It was a really nice experience in the cinema too. And yeah, guys, I'm obviously curious what you guys think about this movie. Please tell me your honest opinion about it without spoiling anything for others in the comments that haven't seen it yet. And also, please criticize it if there is something to criticize for you. And that's enough of this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Go to follow me as well to Patreon, ring the bell so you don't miss anything in the future, and comment on this video. Bye.
खत्म बाय बाय, टाटा, गुड बाय, गया.